Olivia Hussey and Leonard Whiting controversy, the untold drama behind the screen. What if a timeless tale of young love turned into a modern saga of betrayal and controversy? When audiences first saw Romeo and Juliet in 1968, they were swept away by the raw emotion and breathtaking beauty of Olivia Hussey and Leonard Whiting, who played the ill-fated lovers. The film, directed by Franco Zeffirelli, became an instant classic, cementing itself as one of the most iconic adaptations of William Shakespeare's tragic love story. However, decades later, what once symbolized the innocence of youth and the universality of love has become the centerpiece of a legal battle and widespread debate about ethics, art, and exploitation. The beginning of a cinematic masterpiece. To understand the controversy, we need to revisit the origins of the 1968 Romeo and Juliet Franco Zeffirelli, an Italian filmmaker renowned for his visually stunning adaptations, sought to create a Romeo and Juliet that would resonate with a new generation. He broke from tradition by casting age-appropriate actors. Olivia Hussey, then 15 years old, and Leonard Whiting, 16, were chosen to embody Juliet and Romeo. The decision to cast teenagers was hailed as a bold move, bringing authenticity to the young lovers' roles. Zeffirelli's vision was clear. The film would stay true to the play's themes of youthful passion and tragic love. However, his commitment to realism extended to a controversial choice, a brief nude scene featuring Hussey and Whiting. The controversial scene, art or exploitation? In the film, Romeo and Juliet share an intimate moment on their wedding night. The scene, lasting only a few seconds, includes brief nudity. Hussey's bare breasts and Whiting's buttocks are exposed. Zeffirelli argued that the scene was essential to convey the purity and vulnerability of the character's love. At the time, the film received critical acclaim, and the nudity was largely viewed through the lens of artistic expression. Yet, the actors were minors when the scene was filmed. While Hussey and Whiting later defended Zeffirelli's artistic choices in interviews, claiming they felt comfortable on set, the legal and ethical implications of involving teenage actors in such scenes were largely overlooked in the 1960s. Today, the context of that decision has come under intense scrutiny. Decades of silence, then a bombshell. For years, Hussey and Whiting remained proud of their work on Romeo and Juliet Both moved on to other roles but often reminisced about the film that defined their careers. However, in December 2022, more than 5 decades after the film's release, Hussey and Whiting filed a lawsuit against Paramount Pictures, the studio behind the film. The actors alleged they were sexually exploited as minors and accused the studio of distributing images of them nude without their consent. Their lawsuit, filed under California's Child Victims Act, claimed damages exceeding $500 million. The act temporarily extended the statute of limitations for claims of childhood sexual abuse, allowing the pair to seek legal recourse. The allegations. A closer look. Hussey and Whiting's lawsuit hinges on the claim that they were misled by Franco Zeffirelli. According to their accounts, the director assured them there would be no nudity during filming, and that they would wear flesh-colored undergarments. However, on the day of shooting, Zeffirelli reportedly pressured them, insisting the scene would lose its impact without nudity. The actors alleged they felt coerced, given their young age and the power dynamics on set. In their lawsuit, they argue that the scene constitutes child sexual exploitation under modern laws. They also accuse Paramount Pictures of profiting from their nudity without ensuring their protection or obtaining proper consent. Public reaction. Divided opinions. The lawsuit sparked widespread debate, with opinions split along generational and ideological lines. Supporters of Hussey and Whiting argue that the lawsuit is long overdue and highlights the exploitation of young actors in Hollywood's history. They contend that societal norms in the 1960s allowed unethical practices to go unchecked, and that justice must be served, even decades later. Critics, however, accuse the actors of hypocrisy, pointing to their past defenses of the film and its artistic integrity. Some question the timing of the lawsuit, suggesting financial motivations. Others argue that applying modern standards to past artistic works creates a dangerous precedent for censorship and revisionism. The legal battle. The case also raises complex legal questions. Under the Child Victims Act, Hussey and Whiting's claims are legally permissible, but proving their allegations presents challenges. Paramount Pictures has yet to respond in detail, but legal experts anticipate a vigorous defense, potentially arguing that the scene was filmed with the actors' consent and in compliance with the norms of the time. The lawsuit's outcome could have significant implications for Hollywood. If successful, it may lead to stricter regulations for safeguarding child actors and set a precedent for re-examining past works under current ethical standards. Franco Zeffirelli's legacy under fire. Franco Zeffirelli, who passed away in 2019, left behind a legacy as a masterful filmmaker. However, the allegations cast a shadow over his work. While he cannot defend himself, his family has vehemently denied the claims, describing the lawsuit as absurd and a betrayal of Zeffirelli's trust. The controversy has reignited discussions about the ethics of filmmaking, particularly in historical contexts. Zeffirelli's defenders argue that he was a product of his time, while critics assert that artistic genius should never come at the expense of exploitation. The broader implications. The Romeo and Juliet controversy is not an isolated case. It reflects a broader reckoning in Hollywood, where stories of exploitation and abuse have surfaced in the wake of the #MeToo movement. The lawsuit raises critical questions. Should historical works be judged by modern standards? How can the industry better protect young actors from exploitation? What responsibility do studios have in addressing past wrongs? The emotional toll on Hussey and Whiting. For Olivia Hussey and Leonard Whiting, the lawsuit is more than a legal battle. It is a deeply personal journey. Both actors have described feelings of betrayal and humiliation, compounded by the lasting impact of the scene on their lives. Hussey, who struggled with mental health challenges and personal loss over the years, has spoken about how the controversy has reopened old wounds. Similarly, Whiting has expressed regret about trusting the filmmakers, calling the experience a stolen innocence. Conclusion. A legacy re-examined. The controversy surrounding Olivia Hussey and Leonard Whiting is a stark reminder of the complexities of art, ethics, and accountability. While Romeo and Juliet remains a beloved classic, the lawsuit forces audiences to confront uncomfortable truths about its creation. Whether the case leads to justice for Hussey and Whiting or fuels further debate about the limits of artistic freedom, one thing is certain: the story of Romeo and Juliet is far from over. As the legal battle unfolds, it challenges us to reconsider how we balance the preservation of art with the protection of those who bring it to life. In the end, the controversy may serve as a cautionary tale, a reminder that even the most beautiful works of art can carry hidden scars. Will justice prevail, or will this modern-day tragedy remain unresolved? Only time will tell.